One, and we are live.
Butter up your vogels, give the kids an Anzac biscuit, and get yourself a hot cuppa. Good morning from the 808 Breakfast Banter.
Morning.
Good morning, team. It's Monday. I think we're 2 days up from changing to level 3, whatever it is. Anyways,
Yeah.
we started the day. We're here. Get your coffee. If you want to jump on the chat, join us. Here to have fun. Yes.
It was. How did you feel after Murph?
Oh, Murph on Saturday was like the only thing I did on Saturday. Let's just say that. It was good. It was good, and I'm glad we finished and finished strong. But I'm not gonna lie, I was a write-off for the rest of the day. I had about a 2-hour nap in the afternoon. And yeah, how did you feel, bro?
I was pretty shot to pieces, to be honest. Like it's, I haven't done a lot of stuff with the weighted vest, and
you did it with the vest.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that bad. The vest, it just slowed up the push-ups a little bit, but you can still do like big sets of 10, 15 if you kind of push the barrier a little bit. But what killed me, I think we talked about this on Saturday, was the air squats, because I just haven't done a lot of squatting because I'm just coming out, and so I had a seat set up as a marker for me, so that it was always just below 90, so that I just had a mark to hit, so I didn't short myself. Yeah. And I think I got to the end of the third set, and I was just like, well, I don't feel really good. I don't feel good. This is like, and then I got into so I did the dumbbell snatch variation, and which was fine. Like that was fine. And then went into the push-ups, and then I felt my legs give way, and I was like, oh, the fourth round of this is going to really not be present. And then and then I was doing like sets of 10, and I was like, I know. I was like, okay, no, I'm going to do the bike. I'm going to do the bike for the last part. I'll just bike. I won't run. And then I was like, nah, I got to run. And I felt really good on the run. I was like, yeah. And then, like if you go down our street and you turn right and you head up and you go towards the mobile, that hill destroyed me. I got up to that because that's the 800 meter mark. And I got there and I just dipped my head, and this dude ran past me and goes, are you all right? I was like, no. No, I'm not all right. I turned around and ran back, and I was just like, oh shit. And then you know how the driveway is like vertical. Yeah. I got just past the fence line to the neighbors, and then I just sort of looked up, and it's only like 6 meters to my garage door, and it felt like the longest. It felt like doing encore on a super tight bungee, and I couldn't get to the end, and I was just like,
I know. When I saw you come on the screen, I was like, and then you like looked up and then everyone's like, "Woo, good work, Chief!" And you was like, "Oh yeah." I go, "Oh
yeah." I'm gonna have a moment just off screen, and I just dipped my head, and I was like, "Oh." And then I took my vest off, and I was just like caked in sweat. It was just.
Yeah. How did everyone else feel after that? Did anyone else pretty much eat everything in their fridge, pantry, cupboards after me? Yes. Liv, I'm not even kidding. We ate everything.
Yeah. You kind of start snacking, and then you can't stop. I was craving a lot of salt because I obviously sweated so much.
And I was just like, me.
I was like, I could do with some McDonald's fries.
Exactly what I felt like.
I was craving McDonald's fries.
Even if you asked me, I was like, I feel like hot chips. That's just what I feel like.
Yeah. And it's just because of the amount of sodium we've just leaked out of our system, and you just, because. Jamie did it sub 29 minutes.
Wow, Jamie, you little animal.
He absolutely flew.
How fast, Jamie, if you're watching, how fast did you do that run? I want to know how fast that would have been like.
Well, I did the first part on the bike, so I wanted to watch the first runners come in. I had just finished 3Ks in 6 minutes, and he was coming in.
Wow. You did 3K on the bike, and he did 1.6.
6K run, and he was coming in off the run. Yeah. Like that's fast. Like he was going pretty quick. So he's doing basically 4-minute Ks.
I wish I could run like that.
Oh,
That'd
so
be
could I.
me. I know. Like, imagine
Yeah,
just being able to run like
he's got
that.
he's got a really big hill where he lives. Like if
Does
he
he?
went out of his house and turned
Oh,
right,
right.
he
Yeah.
goes up East Coast Base right up to Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Is it Aberdeen? No, it's not Aberdeen. It is he's in Campbell's Bay going up towards Mairangi. So
Yeah.
Campbell's to go to
That
hill,
yeah.
up and over. Yeah. That's him.
Damn.
Yep.
Imagine if we could run like Jamie A.
And he doesn't
And have his
run
good looks too.
He's a good looking man. But he doesn't run like how you would coach running, right? So he doesn't use his arms. So he's a guy that he just lets his arms dangle to the side, and he just bounds off his calves. And he just goes, and he kind of floats in the air when he runs. And it's like I've watched it, I've filmed his running, and I can't do it. I cannot replicate the way he runs. It's just too hard. It's just I just can't do it, and I'm just like forever trying to figure out how he does it. He's got a little bit of arm movement when he's sprinting. He'll use his arms.
Yeah,
but he's just a naturally gifted runner. He would be one of the outside, probably Scott Thornton would probably be the most naturally gifted runner I've ever seen. Liam Wilkinson's up there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See, yeah, I'm just not the running type. Paz. I can run like that, but only for like 120 meters.
He's the prancer, old Pazzi. He's he's like the butterfly that lands on broken glass type of kid.
There's a running
funny
style.
Man.
But yeah, what's everyone up to? How was everyone's weekend? Share some yarns with us. Jump on if you want. Cheapest, share the link. Yeah, just have a yarn with us. I was gonna say.
Oh, so we did the quiz show on Saturday night, right?
Yes.
And so there's a few of us on, and so there's me, I think Paz. I don't know who the third person was, and it was just kind of like just talking between us, and it was Kenyon.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I'm going to get into the character of getting into the charades type thing. And so whenever someone new was coming on, I would have to do the charades to so they could guess who was coming on.
Yeah.
And we're trying to figure out how to do a woman. Like how do you do a woman? So it ended up being like this.
Yeah.
And then the guy had to do the little dingling. But it was very funny. It was very good.
Oh, that's funny as. Hey, Nicole just put up a would you rather for us.
Would you rather be naturally fit or naturally strong? Naturally fit.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Because you can train strength, eh?
Well, you can train both. You can train both, but I
what would be
feel
harder?
Like fitness is way harder. Strength just develops over time, but also just the amount of effect it has on your joints, and your nervous system and all that sort of stuff. I would rather be super fit.
Yeah.
I would personally rather be an amazing Ironman athlete than a CrossFit athlete, if I had the choice.
Right. Yeah.
And that like I could afford to buy a $10,000 bike and spend heaps of money on it.
It's an expensive sport, hey?
Yeah, heck yeah, yeah. Oh, you know, like if you want to do it well, yeah, you could do it on a smell of an oily rag, but I just don't think the experience would be as good.
Smell of an oily rag.
Yeah.
Who says that? That isn't. That's
old guys like me.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to say I can imagine Abraham saying.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I would rather be
the smell of an oily rag.
Yeah, I'd rather be naturally fit because that would be to run like nothing. That'd be me.
Yeah, and just to do it consistently. Yeah, I mean, it would probably be really struggle when you get to a barbell and you're like trying to move 60 kilos and it's quite difficult. But yeah, I would much prefer, and it's way harder to. I think it's more of a challenge because it's hard.
Yeah, like, would you rather be able to like run consistently, swim consistently, and like bike consistently? All in one hit rather than just be like good at one of them or like that and one of them and then strong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not common that you would find an Ironman athlete who's amazing at all three. They will generally have a weak spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a very, very good swimmer, that'll set you up for the whole thing. Because
Yeah.
if you're 10 minutes off a swim behind someone else, that 10 minutes on a bike is, probably close to 3 or 4K, maybe 5. depending on how fast they are. Yeah.
Crazy how that's calculated.
Yeah, and then so now you got 5K gap to try and catch.
Yeah.
And then 10K on a run is 10 minutes on a run is coming off. They're running 4 minute K, so there's about 2.5. There's about 2.5 kilometers that they've already got on you. You got to try and pull that back. That's why it's so they're down to seconds. Those kids down to seconds.
Would you give it a go?
Yeah. The one that I would do would be Iron Moldy.
Yeah, you should.
That's the one that I'm looking at, and then I've looked at Coast to Coast as well.
Yeah, that'd be gangster. I'd love to. I would trail you for that just for the adventure. I don't know if you would want me to trail you though.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a cool thing. It'd be a real big test of character. I think when the first time you do a Coast to Coast, you have to do the 2-day event. So you do the first day, and then it gets cut off after the second event part, which is maybe mountain biking and run. And then you sleep, and then you have to do the next day, which is the kayaking and run to the finish. Yeah. And once you've done that, the next time you do Coast to Coast, you can do the 1-day event, and that's built without stopping. Yeah.
Is the Coast to Coast one the one that Richie McCaw does?
He has. I don't know. No, it's God's Zone.
Oh,
yeah, it's God's Zone, and that's a team event. That's what we looked at trying to get up and running. We thought we had to deal with Under Armour, but that kind of fell through. But a God Zone is you don't know the distance, but it's roughly around 600 kilometers, and you do it in a team of 4. But you don't know where you're going. You don't know until you get there on the day. You don't know in what direction you're running or what. I think you know what the first 2 legs are, and that's it. You know that you got a mountain bike, and you got a kayak.
Wow.
Yeah, it's God Zone.
That's gnarly, eh? It's gnarly what people do, but yeah. Damn.
What is everyone looking forward to in level 3?
Level 3 is coming up on Wednesday, yeah?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Sorry. I don't know where I'm
Monday. Tonight at midnight, it goes to level 3.
Okay. Well, I thought it was level 3 is just like level 4, but with takeaways.
Yep. Some businesses can open, so some non-essential businesses can open, as long as they can minimize contact.
Yeah. If there is anyone that has a small business that needs support, jump it in the comments so we can put it up and everyone can see. I think we all need to support our little small businesses that are trying to put bread on the table for their families. Just putting it out there. So, in terms of what are you looking forward to on level 3, I still am suggesting that coffee. Are we going to be allowed to get coffee? How does that happen?
I think you can in the cafe.
Okay.
And I think some coffee stores. I think some coffee stores allow a walk-up service to a window.
Yeah.
So you go to a window and you order your coffee, and it's like you head off. Fabric do it in Hobsonville. They've got a little window booth, and you can just go up there and pay for it. I don't know if that's allowed. It'd be dope if you could.
Yeah, hard.
Coffee.
Yeah, I want to get in the ocean too. I am hanging out for a paddleboard. Getting out of this house, Mr. Gresham. Everyone's hanging out for coffee.
Yeah. 100%. The cafes that are doing you can order online and then you go pick it up. If you know which cafes, let us know so we know where to go and everyone else can as well.
Yeah, handy. Let us know what cafes are open.
I can't imagine Sarah going to a takeaway joint.
She's hitting up KFC. Hey, Sarah.
Is she? Sarah, are you a KFC chick?
Let us know.
I can't imagine.
These boys, they're hanging for a surf. I can imagine.
Yeah, actually, I wonder what is the surf report at the moment anyway? Because it's pretty. There's no wind, so I can't imagine there'd be a lot of swell out there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Major Tom is doing it, and so is Black and Gold in Rosedale. Where's Black and Gold Cafe?
I don't know where that is either.
That can't be far from us.
No.
We're in Rosedale.
Yeah, true. Faith. Deli Brothers, Hobsonville, Meads Coffee and Milk. I am okay. I kind of got excited just now because level 3 means we can get coffee. Oh,
yes.
The little things, right?
The little things. Feeding for a coffee, no McDonald's coffee. Yeah.
Coffee is gross.
Is it? I've only been there once, and I wasn't a fan. I was pretty unimpressed with the selection of food in there.
All right.
Stanley's at the top of my road. Cool. So basically, we're all coffeeholics, and we're all hanging out for a hit.
Yeah, I think that's our most that, and alcohol is our most common social thing.
Right. Oh, Black and Gold is up by Bondi Cupcakes. Is that on Apollo?
Must be.
Is it Apollo, Nicole? Oh, BP's doing a coffee. Oh, that might be me tomorrow after I do the class at 7 a.m. I'll shoot over to BP.
I don't mind a BP Wild Bean coffee.
Yeah.
Are they doing
as long as the barista is pretty good?
Yeah. Are they doing Krispy Kremes though? Is that the question?
Ooh,
what is sorry? So level 3 parents are still teaching at home and all of that?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
From what we understand is that the school, the school the kids go to, they're probably looking at term 3 is when they would probably have the kids back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True. Oh well. Hang in there, folks.
Damn. Hats off to you teachers, man. Hats off to you teachers, because I can't fucking do that job. Oh man. All right, team. So one thing I've always wanted to know, you guys, all right, if you could build your own home gym, budget is not an issue, but space is. So whatever space you have available at your house, but budget is open. What would you have in it? Mo, what would you have?
I would have a little pull-up rig attached to this wall, and then I would have a bike, ski, and a rower, and then I would have 15 dumbbells, 17 and a half, and then maybe 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would, because I've already got a rig, so then I could squeeze that as a squat rack. So then, and then I would, that's probably what I would need. And then just matting. It'll be little square, yeah. Any cardio machines. It's not a ski.
You're going to be amazing at the ski. You know what, Faith? I'm going to probably ban you from every other machine but the ski once you come back to the gym, just because I know how good you're going to be.
Owning it up, Faith.
100%.
I love Joe's wave pool. Yes, that'd be great for the kids. And actually,
you want it for John?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. What Simon got: a salt bike, air runner, a rig, barbell, and weights. Hey, air runner. Have you tried one of those?
Yeah.
What are they like?
They take a while to get used to, but they're good. Because they're. I don't know the exact mechanics of how they work, but it's more of a natural style of way you would run.
Yeah.
And because they're kind of like banana shaped, right? So like that, it goes like that, and then it kind of comes up a little bit at the front.
Right. Yeah.
So you don't want to be running where that front bit is. You want to be running. It's actually quite hard because generally when you're on a treadmill, you run pretty close to the front. You almost have to do the opposite on an air runner and kind of run in the middle towards the rear. Because if you go too far forward, that's when it speeds up. So if you want to go quicker, you go to the front a little bit more.
Yeah.
Whereas you can slow down the pace a little bit towards the back side.
Yeah.
So I think you can in some. I don't know if it's air runner, but in some of those kind of like magnetic style treadmills, and self-perpetuating ones. They have different resistance on them, so you can set like maybe like level 4, and it doesn't elevate it, but it just makes it harder to run. So it's like running up a hill.
Yeah. Because I saw one of those advertised, and I was like, oh, wonder what they're like. Yeah, that'd be cool. Suicide bike. What's one of those, Auntie? Wait.
I think she's talking about an assault bike.
Oh, okay. Med balls.
Kettlebells, dumbbells, ski, and ropes. Just get Uncle to make it, man. You got enough random shit out the back of the house. And you guys got a big enough property to do it. You can just convert that whole garage part at the back where you have the office, right? That whole thing. They get all this crap out of there. You can build a Mickey gym up there.
Yeah.
Like epic. It's probably 1.5 times bigger than our old place. That's how big that garage is. Yeah. They could put a mean facility
in there. You definitely need to put a gym in there.
Yeah. So get a shit out of there, Auntie. Yeah, get a shit out of there, Auntie. Weights rack, then 3 cardio machines, the air runner, bike row, and ski, all hooked up to a large screen which you can race virtually on, like Tour de France, Olympic cross country skiing, etc.
I love the level that he goes on, like.
Wow.
Got the girls all on each machine, virtually racing each other. That's epic, though. I didn't even know you could even get that or that stuff existed.
Yeah, I think you can. I hear Auntie just said, I told him assault, but he's such a non-conformist. Oh yeah, that's typical. Uncle G's like he's a typical Scottish man. Is my Uncle G. Love him to pieces, but damn, yeah. He's good though. He's ruthless. Like, I mean, I think Uncle G he's in his 50s, but he looks 30. He's in epic shape. Epic shape. He's a fit man. Yeah. He knows how to, he knows how to work that kid.
Oh, okay. So, what would you have in your gym? If you don't already have one.
So I would have. First thing I would do is I would build a big lean-to. Where the garage is. I'd actually, the old spa pool areas. I would build like a big kind of lean-to off that and dig it down, and then I would put a freestanding rig in there. And then so you could have 2 people squatting off it, like facing each other, right?
Yeah.
And then you could wall ball targets, and then in the middle you have a rope attachment, and then you can have muscle ups and stuff. And then I would have a row, ski, and a bike. I wouldn't have a runner because they just take up way too much room. I would have a full rack of dumbbells up to 40.
Damn.
I'd have a full kettlebell rig up to the 32s. I would have bar, a bench, probably weights up to about 180 kilos. Crossover symmetry.
You've already got a jump.
Yeah, basically 808.
Yeah.
For one person.
Oh God. That's going to be interesting. Do you reckon there's going to be a big shift in people that are wanting home gyms more than,
I think if you have the funds and the space,
true.
Yes, I would suggest that you would start looking at not stockpiling, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to then buy all the gear and then never use it.
Yeah.
So you would want to think minimalistic in terms of okay. I've so far got through this with some really shitty old dumbbells. Maybe in the next 6 months I buy 2 or 3 dumbbells at moderate to heavy weight, depending on your ability.
Yeah.
And the others I would be hunting trade me, because there's so many people trying to sell bars.
Yeah.
That also don't want their home gym. I want to get it out of there. If you can get like a semi, and you do want to spend a bit of money on a barbell, because you can buy really cheap barbells, but they're so shit to lift with, and you'll feel it straight away. But if you get a really good barbell, and up to maybe 100 kilos in weights, if you're a guy, maybe up to say 60 kilos for girls, you can functionally get through life pretty well. And then if you have the ability and you needed to get one piece of equipment, I would get probably the thing that gives you the smallest footprint, which would be a bike erg.
Yeah.
And it has the smallest footprint in any place.
Yeah.
A rower is too long to lie down and store, and it's too tall to store upwards.
Yeah.
You're better off getting a bike if you've got the funds.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'll get. So, yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Send us would you rather questions.
I was thinking of it was like a would you rather win the CrossFit Games or win a gold medal at the Olympics?
I've actually heard this being asked before. I can't remember who asked it, but
I think I did it to Mads, I think, or to
it was to Mads.
It was to Rachel Palmer because she was a swimmer, and I asked her would you rather. Yeah.
And she said CrossFit Games because you can earn some money.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how I'd go down as well. I mean, the prestige of winning a gold medal at the Olympics would be amazing. But let me ask you this: outside of maybe half a dozen people in the world that that won gold medals, and there are hundreds that are given out, how many people are known for that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's lost its little bit of.
It has lost its mana kind of a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not to the athletes that are trying to get it. I definitely get that. That's what they're going for. But as a consumer of the Olympics, and I generally only watch swimming and the athletics. I don't generally watch anything else. I feel like there's just way too many sports represented.
Yeah.
Like way too.
It's so interesting.
Shooting, kiss my ass. That's not an Olympic sport. There'll be people who go, "Used to shooting's an Olympic sport." Okay, let's take all the wraps that you have off around here. Let's take all the little fancy sites. Let's make it solely an iron sight, and let's do some real shooting. Don't do this little wank shit that you guys do. It just blows my mind.
Yeah, but I just can't believe that we all, as a society, believe in that as a thing. And then, but it's only now that we're realizing it's actually got not nothing, but you only remembered, but that's it. Most people don't get paid for unless they're endorsed, or the people that have to sacrifice everything to just get a medal. Cool, great, but then what happens after that?
It's like I mean,
sorry,
I know some horse people out there, right? And I'm not fronting on fucking show jumping.
Yeah.
But I don't think that should be an Olympic sport either. Are you kidding me? You're a bunch of rich wankers that have horses that fly over, and you do some little dance routine with a horse. Granted, it's really hard to train a horse to do that. Like it is, and it's and if you got a really good horse, you're gonna do well. I'm not fronting it, but it's not an Olympic sport. The Greeks back in the day when they invented the Olympics, then go, "Oh, look, there's a horse over there." I don't agree with rugby being an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
That's not an Olympic sport, right? So, but I do believe it. I believe martial arts should be there.
Yeah, okay. Martial arts. Weightlifting?
Yep, 100%.
And then gymnastics.
Yep, because it goes back to the crux of what it was.
Yeah.
Right, which is they did strength-based work, running and Olympic stuff.
Yeah.
Not some.
Yeah, table tennis, horse riding.
Just table tennis, really, badminton.
Do you reckon they were we feel sorry for all these sports, so we're going to put them on one thing, and then we're going to give them a pedestal, so then people can do
it'll come down to money and broadcast deals. That's what it comes down to. It'll come down to, okay, I don't know who Sky Sport, let's just say Sky Sport buys the rights to the Olympics, and they're like, well, if we're gonna buy 1.9, if we're gonna spend 1.9 billion dollars on the Olympic Games for this, you need to give us, I don't know, 2,000 hours of coverage. All right, let's get as many sports as possible and just fucking walk around here and so I think look, opinions are like assholes, man. Everyone's got one. They're not necessarily right, but that's my opinion.
You're funny. Can you put Carly's Would You Rather up, please? Would you rather severely burn the soles of your feet or the palms of your hand?
Soles of my feet.
But then you wouldn't walk.
Yeah, but I can still eat.
Yeah, okay, true. I would do my feet too. Would you rather? What was the next one?
Would you rather?
Yeah, would you rather do Levi's workout yesterday or run a half marathon? Well, didn't they run a half marathon?
But it's the same time. I would run a half marathon because it's less time than they had to do it in. I think their workout was like 2.5 hours or something.
Yeah.
You could do a half. You can walk a half marathon in 2 hours. So,
machine, you guys.
Yeah.
Let's do the last couple of would you rather's and then send your numbers through.
Yeah. Would you rather it rained in your house every time it rained or never rained again?
Would it be the whole house or would it only be like one room?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, because if it was, I wouldn't mind it raining in my house. It could water the garden. Or make that room the outside, rain room. Carly says define sport. We can talk about that tomorrow because
that is really such because Kevin Parsley's got a really interesting verdict on what there should be, which I don't agree with. But but there's merit to his argument as well. There's definitely merit to it, but I think there's it's too black and white. And sport is still sport. My view is that when you think of the Olympics should be a test of people's ability, whether it be a win-loss, and that's how you get, say in judo, you win the fight, you get through. Yeah. Or say if it's gymnastics, where it's based on a points difference. Yeah. Right. But there's a certain amount of I think there should be a certain amount of leniency in how that's viewed, but some people are very rigid. Yeah. There you go.
Interesting.
I still don't think rugby should be a fucking sport in the Olympics. Or soccer. You guys would kiss my ass. I shouldn't be there at all.
Said it. Yeah. Okay, so get your numbers in. I want to hear the quote of the day. I need to feel inspired to get Monday underway. Even though studying it and talking about all the stuff is interesting.
Because you're wrong. No, I'm not wrong, Paz. Absolutely not wrong.
Page 80 for Anna. Coming up, Doc. Thank you. Big shout out to you for working this last 5 weeks. I hope your children have been well. Oh, this is a goodie. Ready? Imagine it. I'm not ready, obviously. Ready now. Imagination is the highest kite one can fly. Did you get that? Imagination is the highest kite one can fly.
Yep.
I believe that.
I definitely agree.
Yeah. Good. That's a good one to start Monday.
And easy for Mo to be able to say.
Yeah. Not like Saturday's long ones, but that's okay. I'm getting better. It's all a work in progress.
It's on the you're getting better, buddy. You know what? We should maybe do one where you read the kids a story. We'll start with like the cat is red, the cat is blue.
Oh, the cat has prints. Oh God. Anyways, team, thank you for joining us this morning. I hope you all have a great day.
Yes.
Let's get the week started. Sending everyone those good vibes. And yeah, you want to sign us off, bro?
Au revoir, fair to say farewell and adieu. We will see you all tomorrow, 8:08 a.m.
Boom.
Peace.